let me say this. One thing about Eazy, which he was a very, very hard-working cat, and he focused on, like, being innovative. And I think what's bad is the guys who have moved on and got hundreds of millions of dollars are the guys who need to be really, really thanking Eazy-E. I think what it's kind of like what Mook said a few seconds ago, is like how, without gangster rap coming into the fold, you don't really have hip-hop to what it is today. And I think what he did with Ruthless Records and how his vision was with Ruthless Records by letting us do the records we wanted to do, and he just being the businessman that he was, changed the course of urban music with a genre of music that was monetized in a way, because he was the sharp guy that basically had the team of people who were able to monetize it and take it to a whole nother level. His vision as a businessman was basically, at that time, was impeccable. I don't think guys could come up from nowhere and think like he did and be able to cover as much ground at such a short period. So that's what I think people don't pay homage to him for. I think they just look at him as being like, bitch, suck my dick, outlandish, crazy, explicit records. But he was a very, very sharp businessman in a sense that he took an ideal of something and was able to put together a team of people and be humble enough to get behind it with his own money, with his own vision, and push forward to the modern day, to guys getting hundreds of millions from headphones, to guys getting award-winning picture deals, and making shitloads of money from just the ideal of doing gangster rap, basically, and turning it into a real money maker.
To kick it all off in the first place.
And to turn it into a real money. See, because what people take serious in business is what? The monetizing part of it. They don't take anything else serious. So when he got the attention of all those big companies to pay attention to him because it was about money, it changed how everybody thought about hip-hop in general. At that, you got to realize, you're talking about 88, 89, and for you to be able to transition and make money like big corporations at that time, it's hard for an urban company to do that now, And he was doing gangster rap. So his mind alone and his heart and his vision to say, okay, this is how we're going to do it. We're not finna fall. We're not finna follow what all these other cats do. We're going to do what we want to do the way we want to do it and smash the game. So I think that's probably the tragic part of Eazy-E's legacy, far as people don't never give him the props for being the guy who was the mind behind hip-hop having the voice that it has today. And because when you look at the transition of hip-hop from the late 90s to the late 80s to the early 90s, that was a very, very, very crucial time for hip-hop to either come out of being a fad or becoming a real money-making industry in